June 12th, 2026. That is the date that could change everything for ordinary investors. Because on that day, a company that has been private for over 20 years is finally opening its doors to the public. SpaceX. With a valuation of nearly $2 trillion, this is the single largest IPO in the history of financial markets. Bigger than Saudi Aramco, bigger than Alibaba, bigger than anything we have ever seen. And for the first time, ordinary people can get in at the exact same price as Wall Street. In the next 8 minutes, I am going to show you 5 real ways to get a piece of this moment, even if you have never bought a stock in your life. I will tell you exactly which platforms to use, which ETFs will automatically include SpaceX, and the #1 method on this list that has nothing to do with buying a single share of stock could change the financial trajectory of your entire life. Stay until the end. #1 is the one most people miss completely. Welcome to Top 5 at 5. Before we dive in, let's make sure we're all on the same page about what's actually happening here. SpaceX is not just a rocket company anymore. When it goes public under the ticker SPCX on the NASDAQ, it brings with it Starlink, the satellite internet business generating over $11 billion a year, plus XAI, plus Starship, plus a total addressable market of $28.5 trillion. And trailing right behind SpaceX, OpenAI, targeting September 2026 at $852 billion. Anthropic, having just filed its IPO prospectus on June 1st, targeting fall 2026 at nearly $1 trillion. We are living through what might be the most significant IPO moment in a generation. The question is, what can you actually do about it? Here are 5 real options, starting with #5. Starting at #5. And this is the one most people don't realize is even possible. For almost every major IPO in history, ordinary retail investors were shut out at the starting gate. SpaceX changed that. In its official SEC filing, SpaceX explicitly named 5 retail brokerage platforms where ordinary investors can submit an indication of interest and potentially receive shares at the IPO price. The same price as Wall Street. For the first time. Those platforms are Charles Schwab, Fidelity, Robinhood, SoFi, and E-Trade by Morgan Stanley. SpaceX has confirmed its IPO price at $135 a share. Early analyst estimates cited by Bloomberg suggest the stock could open significantly above the IPO price on day 1. If you receive just 100 shares at the IPO price and it opens at 200, that is a $6,500 gain before the market closes on June 12th. The catch? Demand will be enormous. You may request 500 shares and receive 5 or none, but the window to submit your indication of interest closes June 11th. That is why you need to act today. Even if you don't get SpaceX shares at the IPO price, or if you're outside the US and can't access those specific brokerages, there's another way in. ETFs, exchange-traded funds. Once SpaceX lists on NASDAQ under SPCX, it will rapidly be added to major indices, including potentially the NASDAQ 100. And the NASDAQ 100 is tracked by some of the most popular ETFs in the world, including the Invesco QQQ Trust. QQQ has returned an average of 15% per year over the last decade. If you invested $500 in QQQ today, by the time SpaceX joins the index, you already own a piece of it. Not as exciting as the IPO price, but available to anyone globally. Far less risky, and it compounds automatically. But before #3, if you're finding this useful, take 2 seconds and hit like and subscribe to Top 5 at 5. It costs you nothing, and it helps us reach more people who need to hear this. All right, #3. And this is where it gets really interesting. SpaceX going public is not the end of this story. It's the beginning. Right behind it are two of the most valuable private companies in the world, and both are AI companies. OpenAI is targeting September 2026 at $852 billion. Anthropic filed its IPO prospectus on June 1st, targeting fall 2026 at nearly $1 trillion. You cannot buy OpenAI or Anthropic today, but you can buy the companies that are deeply embedded in both. These are called proxy investments. Microsoft owns approximately 27% of OpenAI publicly traded right now. Amazon has committed billions to Anthropic, publicly traded. Alphabet is a major Anthropic backer, publicly traded. NVIDIA powers almost every AI model in existence. If just one of those companies doubles in value when the IPO wave hits, $1,000 invested today becomes $2,000, without touching a single IPO share. Number 2, and this one is a little more advanced, but it's real, it exists, and it's worth knowing about. Pre-IPO funds, investment vehicles that buy stakes in private companies before they go public, and then allow retail investors to participate through the fund. The most well-known, the ARKVX fund, ticker ARKVX, managed by Cathie Wood's ARKVX. The fund has direct exposure to SpaceX and has had it for years. Another option, the Private Shares Fund, focused on pre-IPO tech companies. Important caveats: higher fees, less liquid. Minimum investment for ARKVX is $500, lower than most people expect, but the fund is less liquid than a standard brokerage account. But here's the key point. ARKVX bought SpaceX at a valuation of around $80 billion. It is now expected to list at nearly $2 trillion. That is a 25 times increase in value, still sitting inside the fund. For investors who want OpenAI and Anthropic before they go public, pre-IPO funds are one of the very few paths that exist. And the number one way ordinary people can benefit from this AI IPO moment in 2026 doesn't involve buying a single share of stock. Let me explain. The IPO makes headlines, but the real money from this AI moment is not in buying at $135 and hoping for $200. It is in building the infrastructure that the AI economy runs on. And you can start that today with $0. SpaceX, OpenAI, and Anthropic going public means one thing above everything else. The AI economy is arriving at scale. The people who benefit most are not just those who bought SPCX on June 12th. They are the ones who recognized AI as a platform shift and started building early. A content channel, a digital product, an AI-powered service. The SpaceX IPO will make a few thousand retail investors a profit, perhaps $500, perhaps $5,000. Building an AI-powered income stream, a YouTube channel, a digital product, an AI service, can generate $500 to $5,000 every single month. Recurring, compounding, not dependent on a stock price. That is the difference between a one-time gain and a financial trajectory change. This could change your life. So there you have it. 5 ways ordinary people can get a piece of the biggest financial moment of 2026. From direct brokerage access, to ETFs, to proxy investments, to pre-IPO funds, to building your own AI income stream. Here's the honest truth. Not all of these are right for everyone. Some carry real risk. Do your own research. Talk to a financial advisor. But the worst mistake you can make in a moment like this is to watch it happen and do nothing. Now I want to hear from you. Are you planning to buy into the SpaceX IPO? Or are you watching from the sidelines? Drop your answer in the comments. I read every single one. And if you comment the word launch below, our system will send you a free PDF breakdown of all 5 strategies. Just comment launch, free, no email needed. And if you want to stay ahead of the biggest money moments in AI and tech every single week, subscribe to Top 5 at 5. We're just getting started. See you in the next one.